here's why I call it a crypto government. Number one, a real government has an independent press, just a scrutinized thing. The World Economic Forum, there's lots of journalists, but they pay to participate. So they'll never be skeptical or accountability journalists. That's a form of a check and balance. In a real government, there's a lobbyist registry. Who was meeting with them?
Technically, it's a fascist organization. And fascism means to bind together, right? And the fascists were big into the idea that, and this is kind of what defines fascism, that media, corporations, government should all be working together as a unit to push forward whatever the interest happens to be, whatever the agenda happens to be. And the WEF is a place where exactly that happens, is that the elites of all the different power hierarchies meet and, well, conspire morally to improve the planet, despite the fact that they have no democratic standing. And as you said, no opposition and no journalistic coverage, and that it's a pay-to-play arrangement that's made Schwab and his cronies exceptionally rich, and that's really demented and twisted the world in unbelievably pathological ways. Net zero, that's a WF initiative. ESG, right? That stakeholder capitalism, that's all pouring out of the WEF. That's the sort of thing, by the way, that Carney supports in spades. He's an architect of those policies and a distributor of them all around the world. Carney believes that 85% of the world's fossil fuels have to remain in the ground, and that somehow magically, Alberta in particular is going to have even better jobs under this new green economy that he can't define, that's going to apparently run on hydrogen of all bloody things, all the pathological idiocies you can possibly imagine. So he's like Trudeau on steroids. And so, yeah, that's the WEF, man, in a nutshell. Every stupid idea you can possibly imagine the last 15 years has been promoted by the Davos crowd, all to virtue signal because they're guilty about being, guilty about being rapacious billionaires, I suppose. They could work a little on the rapaciousness and a little less on the virtue signaling.